Stadium in Athens. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, one of the big storylines here today is the running back has a chance to make history in this league. He has been one of the most productive backs all season long, and today he can break the record for most rushing yards in a season. Coach said, we have him in the script early. We want to establish him and dominate at the line of scrimmage. The problem, the defense knows it too and might load the box. We'll see who wins this game of chess here so far in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick give. It's Bishop. Fights off a defender. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's Bishop. Just smothered on the play.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Quarterback keeper. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And you could tell when QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
On fourth. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. He didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield is Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Here's Nate Frazier. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Oh, pressure's coming. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's It's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
To give, running right, it's Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man at Georgia, but, like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around, has really proven to be a great back.
There he goes. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football, and they make the tackle short of the first down marker, but there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Working that wide receiver screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the boot, looking for his man. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the time with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They march 78 yards down the field, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Davis. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Bishop.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Baker. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown Volunteers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, it's Bowens. Knocked down immediately.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Stockton. Unleashes it. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
Trying to get started. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Matthews. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
There's some room. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vols! On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Stockton. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man in the middle. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody.
Touchdown, Bulldog! Fitted in the window for the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Akron taking on the number 23 team, the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Zips with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Mullins. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sets his feet, it's Stockton. Moving out to the right. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Hits inside, it's Bowen. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Humphries. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. He breaks a tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a 4th down to keep the drive going. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Here's Nate Frazier. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
On the move, it's Baker. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On the delay, it's Bishop. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stop cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Stockton. Rolls right. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dogs! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This should be the last play of the quarter. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Out wide right, it's Bishop. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quick give. It's Bishop. Enough to move the chains. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Breaks the tackle.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. On the RPO, got him. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Baker. Hard running there. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one loop. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Here comes the heat. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the 4th quarter, tie ball game. Who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. They'll run him again. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Gonna run it. It's Baker. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. He's inside the 40. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Frazier again. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Moves the pocket. It's Stockton. Back's got it on the screen. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Frazier. Got the first down. There he goes. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Davis. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. Listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Fires immediately. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Makes him talk to the hand. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Big drive for this offense late. Trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Needs it here on 4th down. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here's some daylight. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on